I am Danny, and welcome to my channel, Danovator, where my experiences become your adventure. Today, I'm in Helen, Georgia.
Helen, Georgia is a German Alpine-themed community that is located in the Blue Ridge Mountains along the Chattahoochee River in North Georgia. We will start our walking tour at the Heidi Motel, which is located on North Main Street, which is also Georgia 75. This windmill-themed German structure is one of Helen's iconic photo ops. Across the street from the Heidi Motel is Betty's Country Store, a popular grocery store that serves the locals and visitors. Let's walk into the Jolly's Toys store. They have tons of unusual and unique toys, and they even have these souvenir clocks. And there's some wooden puzzles that you can buy. Above this waterfall is a little walking trail. Over here is the waterfall that we just saw down by the street. Let's see what this squirrel's up to. He just covered something up. That is a happy hay bale pumpkin. Being up on this hill, this is a very scenic little walking area. One, two, three. Well, let's get back to exploring the town. These are the shops at the White Horse Square. Most of these shops are from Helen's conception back in 1968. The Agapa store has many unique items, including this cool looking sword. Here's a bird's eye view of the White Horse Square. This looks just like the Heidi Motel windmill. It is located at the Windmill Dutch Imports. There's a lot of people who like to ride their motorcycles up here to Helen. I am going to take a left here at Chattahoochee Street and see what's down here. I found this curious bear at the Sweetie Bear store, which is located next to the Dizzy Bear shop. Located across the street from the Dizzy Bear shop is the Chattahoochee Street Leather Works. Wah! How's it going, Danovator? Look at these two horse sculptures. I'm going to enter the Alpine Festival of Arts and Crafts. We should be able to walk through and be back on Main Street. I knew I smelled something good. This place is like a zoo. take a look at this creative, patriotic skull. So tell me what you do, sir.
Altar will give you a wealth of wisdom.
My wealth of wisdom is go up these stairs and we'll be back on Main Street. Well, down there is the Chattahoochee River.
I'm walking away from where the main tourism area is in Helen and heading down to where the nature trail is that goes beside the creek.
At a Slice of Helen, a pizza shop, something enormous caught my eye. That is one hideous spider. Over to the left is the Hansel and Gretel Chocolate Factory. The Hansel and Gretel Chocolate Factory was established in 1973. Here's the buses that are used to transport the people and their inner tubes upstream so they can float down the Chattahoochee River. This is where the cool river tubing attraction is located. You pay here, the buses take you upstream, and you float back to this point to finish your journey. Across the street from the Cool River tubing is the Helen Veterans Park. This statue is in remembrance of Private Randall H. Glaze, who was awarded the Distinguished Service Cross for sacrificing his life for the survival of his company. This memorial is dedicated to Helen's Armed Forces heroes and all who else have served. Let's continue on to the path by the Chattahoochee River. Helen Tubing and Water Park is located on 222 Edelweiss Strauss Street. They provide tubing down the Chattahoochee River, and they also provide this awesome water park. Tubing is one of Helen's major draws during the summer months. We're fixing to enter that trail by the Chattahoochee River. But first I'm going to check out this hidden area that not many people know about. Hidden to the left are these mining artifacts. There's an old mining cart. And tucked away over here is a sealed up old cave in the side of the hill. Is anybody in there? I always wonder if anybody that walks this trail knows that that little cave's back there. This placard talks about gold, lumber, and tourism in the North Georgia hills. That hum that you hear is from a nearby water treatment plant. This boardwalk is cool because it loops through the deeper portion of the woods. Now the path runs next to the Chattahoochee River. Hello there. I hope you are enjoying my Helen walking tour. This path offers some great views of rock formations from the surrounding hills. Not too shabby of a leap, about the distance of a deer. At this overlook is an old grist mill. From this side of the river, the only way to get to the grist mill is either to drive or to jump. I'm just kidding. In just a little bit, we'll drive over there to it.
Let's go head back towards Helen.
On the way back to the beginning of the trail, I noticed this different perspective of the river. I'm going to cut through here and get back on Main Street. At the corner of Bruckenstrasse and South Main Street, I found this Alpine miniature golf. Let's cross Main Street and explore this store. I found this amazing Indian wooden statue. There's a big turtle, a giant praying mantis, plenty of chickens. There's a flamingo, and watch out for that big dinosaur. And of course, look at this giraffe. This store is known as the local yokels. Just down Main Street and a little further is the Wonderland Antiques and Curiosities. It has an Alice in Wonderland theme to it. There's the Helen, Georgia welcome sign where I did my intro. Here's the location of the Georgia Mountain Coaster. This is looking south where the trail was, and this is looking north where the shops in Helen are located. Here's a look at the coaster being pulled up to the top of the hill. And here's the coaster finishing its downward run off the mountain. I rode the mountain coaster and I tried to film my experience, but I forgot to lock in the focus. Paul's Steak and Seafood is one of Helen's most popular restaurants. It is located overlooking the river. I am now crossing over the river with Paul's there on the left. By the bridge in town, they have some public restrooms. I want to show y'all something neat that's located down here by the river. Look at all these locks. It is where visitors have symbolically locked their love forever. Those pigeons seem to be comfortable around a lot of people. Let's turn left down this little alleyway. Tim's wooden toys can be found down this alleyway. Those nutcrackers look like they're guarding the store. Here's another Hansel and Gretel location. Beside the Hansel and Gretel Candy Kitchen are located some more little shops. We are back on Main Street. Helen has so many unique stores to shop around in. And off to the right is that park where I did that insane jump out of that swing. Right up here to the left where the motorcycles are parked out front is the Two Tire Tavern. And up here I can see a big Santa Claus. Hey Santa, we don't have long till Christmas. And this place is known as the Christmas Shop. Gnome, sweet gnome. And now it's time for me to get my motorized sled and visit that grist mill by the river. The Nora Mill Granary is located just south of downtown Helen on South Main Street. It is a popular local attraction that features an operating water-powered corn grindstone. Inside, there's this room called the Nora Mill General Store, which contains jellies, jams, syrups, and other old-fashioned items that you can purchase. Goldilocks, don't be messing with those three bears when you can buy your own porridge here at Nora Mills. They also sell other grounded corn products like grits and cornmeal. Well, let's walk around back and see how this mill operates. Across the river is that overlook that we were on earlier on the walking trail. Unfortunately, today the grindstone is not in use, so we can't see them grind any corn. But I will describe the mechanical process. Water is backed up by the dam, so it will have a reserve of constant flow to the mill. Those two winches, they would be hand cranked to open the inlet door, and water would rush underneath this platform through a canal. When the water flows through the canal, that turbine wheel rotates. Some grist mills still use the characteristic large wooden paddle wheel. The rotation of the turbine turns a series of shafts that are routed through the mill and in turn rotates the grindstone. Corn is fed into the hopper, and the result is corn meal.
Well, I hope y'all enjoyed my Helen, Georgia walkthrough video. If you did, make sure you give me that big thumbs up. Please subscribe and remember to turn on all those notifications so you'll know when I release my next video. And always remember, your adventure awaits with the Danovator. I'll see y'all the next time.